Deebo, is he? To me, he's been a gadget player for 2 years. And you could say that's because he has to be because Jimmy can't throw the ball down the field or because there's limitations to his game. Do you think he can become more than a gadget player? Why not?
I think the only route he runs really well is a slant. I think he runs an end around well. I think he catches a screen well. I think he runs a slant well. He has to build off of that. He's built to go in one direction really fast and really aggressively. And his stop and start, I haven't seen it be super, super good. I don't see a developed, refined route runner. I don't know. I hope so. I see him. And he
runs a hell of a slant route, though. I got to give him credit.
He runs
a hell of a slant route. Yes, he does.
Yeah, because if you put that ball on the one between the 1 and the 9, and he just keeps running that same direction, it's.
But what's the main issue with Deebo? Why do you have to put the ball between the 1 and the 9?
He's got short arms.
He has short arms,
right?
And you can work around that stuff. But that's, I think, a big reason why Ayuk's going to be better than him.
Ayuk should be better than him. I did see Deebo in a preseason game against the Cowboys when he was a rookie. The game Jalen Hurd went off. Deebo caught a ball downfield.
Oh,
I think it might have been Beathard. He threw the ball up and he went up and got it. I think you can get Deebo downfield. His mentality is go get the ball. It's not Dante Pettis.
All I'm saying is, though, if I'm a quarterback and I could have an option of throwing a 50-50 ball up the right sideline to Deebo or a 50-50 ball up the left sideline to Ayuk, I'm going to Ayuk.
For sure.
Yeah.
But if the safety shades Ayuk and Deebo has outside leverage and he's got a step, if you put the ball over that left shoulder, I think Deebo goes fast. The ball. I do think he played Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden was like a small tight end. He didn't have huge arms, but he didn't have long the freaking ball in the air.
That's true. And he was so strong that he could basically win with body positioning. He could get a guy on his hip behind the play where you can't even really contest the catch. I haven't seen that from Deebo, but he's young. He can develop that part of his game.
Threw back shoulder balls. Jimmy never threw back shoulder, but Trey Lance can throw back shoulder. He can throw over the top. Steve Smith was another guy. Steve Smith was small, but it was a mentality, and he was very physical. He would box out. He would rebound.
Right. And I think the main takeaway here is that we don't know that Deebo can't do that stuff. Yeah. We know that he has limitations. He has shown limitations in his game. Or no, let's put it this way. The Niners have used him in a limited way. We don't know why. We don't know why. It could be partially because of him or mostly because of Jimmy. We're going to find out with Trey Lance because theoretically, Trey Lance, even though he does like to check it down and he can be a game manager, he can air that thing out when asked to. He's a cannon. And let's see if Kyle calls Deebo's number in that sense, in that way.
You know what I think? I think some of those back shoulder balls and downfield balls, I think a lot of times those are more about execution, not play design. When you throw a back shoulder ball,
there's no play design.
That's not coach brilliance. That's execution. Kyle wants to brilliantly scheme up a play.
That's true. Most coaches do. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of coaches do.
I talk to coaches a lot of times. They get offensive coaches hate the 50-50 ball. He's like, man, you're in the end, especially former coaches. They're like, what's the science behind that? You're in the NFL, so you could just call up a 50-50 ball. Like anyone could do that. I could do that.
But a good back shoulder ball, a Rodgers to Devontae, a Romo to Dez, that's better than 50-50. A good back shoulder ball is better than 50-50 probably.
Oh, yeah. That's almost like indefensible. And it's not something we've seen
ever.
Jimmy throw. No. Now, I haven't really seen Trey throw it either. But it seems like it's the kind of thing that it's a relationship thing. You can't just throw it to anyone. It's usually the mark of a quarterback and a wide receiver that have been playing and practicing together for years.
Correct.
Originally, it was Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson. I mean, it took them years.
The first thing you have to do if you're going to throw a good back shoulder, you have to establish that you're a downfield threat. That back shoulder ball only works if you're a downfield threat. True, and they're sold out to stop that. Hunter says, don't forget the 4th down in Baltimore, debonair. That's a really funny fix for Deebo. I'm going to call him debonair from now on. Went up and got a deep ball for the first score of the game. Check.
That was a weird play. I mean, he went up, I feel like this, and two people kind of misplayed it. It was a nice catch. It was, I think, the only time I can really remember him making a catch like that. I'm not saying he can't. Jimmy doesn't give him opportunities. He'll get opportunities in the future. It'll be nice to see.
He didn't high point the ball, but
he didn't. But he caught it.
Yeah, he
caught it. And the thing is, he is so thick. He should be able to just thick with 2 C's. He should be able to just kind of throw people off and win with body position.
Yeah. In theory.
Yeah. Dude says Debonair Samuel sounds fancy. My thing about Deebo is that he's the thickest wide receiver I've ever seen. He has junk in the trunk.
That one off season.
And if he comes in with a little less junk in the trunk, I'm gonna be measuring the junk. How many cubic square inches of junk in the trunk are we talking? Then that's going to determine what kind of season he has, because the hamstring issues, I think, are direct correlation from the junk in the trunk. So Deebo, you like to use my sound bites on your workout things as motivation. I'm talking about the junk in the trunk. A little less, a little spring cleaning. What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say? All right, man. Brett, we're coming up on an hour, but you're pro. You're a pro as always, man. I like, first of all, things I like about the lighting was terrific. The sound was good. And you're in like the conservatory. You're like Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the conservatory. You never played Clue, man. Kids these days, you don't know about the Clue. I'm just saying your backdrop is really nice. Imagine not playing Clue growing up, man.
I know what Clue is. I've never played it.
I was cold at Clue, man. I'm
not a board game guy, dude.
Well, it's because you weren't born in the 80s.
I'm not cool with my family like that, dude. I don't.
Oh, it's a family thing.
The whole family. I mean, I am.
That's definitely like, hey, we're a happy family. Let's play Boggle for an hour. Like, no,
yeah,
I don't want to.
You got to be really comfortable with your family to play Clue.
That's true.
Super comfortable.
That is true. You can get the fisticuffs. I've seen it happen, man, with the candlestick. Everyone, thank you very much. The Twitch people, the Debonairs, everyone, thank you so much. Maybe hot tub in the future. I just can't rule it out. We'll see. But I don't know. Maybe a hot tub with a real nice library in the background. We'll figure it out. But Brett, great stuff.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube and follow him on Twitter, man. Take care, everyone.